Today we have a Nike ID. Air Force One. Another one of the childhood, teenage years recreations now. In Panama, I tried to do this shoe before in a darker colorway with the elephants. It was one of the ones that was canceled. Shame on Nike. This blue is a little bit bright overall, but hey, it's okay. I got it done. In Panama, the Darien Indians, they make molas. These are different artworks sewn together with different pieces. Here's just a few of them that I brought back with me. Occasionally we could come down there and get them to do strange things from America, i.e. the Mickey Mouse and the fellow over here, even the frog on the back. Overall bright and colorful. Occasionally I'll do a special one in a special way. The military crossed pistols, that was Dad's. I got it. Thank God I did. Now, the Panama flag, as I showed when I first made these, is a series of 4 blocks. 2 white, 1 blue, and 1 red. So what I tried to create here was the Panama flag, or at least the influence where you've got the red and the blue. I can't put a star on here, but those from Panama already know where we're headed. So I tried to balance the blue and the red overall in this Ostrich Air Force One with the white. Overall more white because there is two sections of white, 1 blue and 1 red. As I said, I tried to balance it overall, and I did get to finally put Panama on the back of this to influence those who see it and make them start thinking about the flag or the basic overall colors of Panama. Very festive for the most part. A lot of bright color down there in the island South American countries, Central American countries, all throughout where I've visited in Latin America. A lot of happy places, a lot of bright colors. And the colors themselves, I'm very happy to finally have this in hand. I want to shout out my friends DJ Clark Kent in Yote City. Panama was a great country to grow up in for my teenage years. Very influential on me overall. As a military brat, I really enjoyed it. As a teenager, I really enjoyed it. It was before Noriega killed Torrijos. I know a lot of people say that didn't happen, but it did. And took over and made the country more communist than not. It was when we were down there in the Canal Zone. Had a lot of free run throughout, and the dollar ruled. It wasn't about age, such as some of the things we live in up here. So you can imagine, great times, great friends, great space. I loved it. And this one, like some of the recent pony hairs, is meant to go back to that childhood section of my life and remind me about some of the things that we did. I try to put something into my shoes when I do create them. Like, say, the pony hair Dobie dog. Hate to miss that one. He's over there lapping right now, hoping that he could get out, but he's just had a bath, so we're going to keep him off of the molas. He would love to get in here and tear them up. A lot of people will frame those and do other things. There's a lot more to the country than molas. But I wanted to try to get a base in here for some when I was growing up in Panama in teenage years, where some of my history of brightly colored wishes, dreams, desires, whatever you want to call them, come from. Craziness over here. I have seen in America when people do bring back molas, things like the blue one over here or the larger double sailfish, those things sell for really strange prices, ridiculously high because of what it is. And those who know their molas know you got to go back to some of the detailed stitching as opposed to sewing machines now. These round ones you could make different types of pillows and other things, and always lots of bright color in here. So you can see I've got lots of choices, and there's a few more in that pile, and I've got plenty of these. Overall, the shoes, Panama for the flag, Nike ID. Finally, they're here. These are one of my favorite pairs, and I'm going to enjoy them for a long period of time. I wish I could have had the darker blue to truly create the color of blue on the flag. This is the second best, and at least I've got one. One day I can possibly build another. As always, you can find me at samcolt12.com, Google+, Instagram, and Vidi as well. A few more IDs. I ought to see the other 3 land this week. One of them maybe I'll show a video. The other 2 maybe I'll show a video. Maybe I won't, because they're for a certain space, a certain person, certain event. And the one of them is going to be good right out of the box, but I want to add a little bit more to it. So I think I'll contact a friend and see if he can help me with that, so it will be perfect, adding just a little bit more to the ID itself. So I may have those 3 that I keep until H-Town Sneaker Summit time, and launch the videos on those a little bit later. For today, we have the PANAMA. Glad it's finally here.